Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Let's just jump right into this video. You guys know it already is about the SHIMODA design bags. I've been a part of their team for a few years now. I love it, absolutely love working with them. So I have used a bag from every single one of their lines, and just recently I was using the Action X30, but I've decided to scale. It was a 30, the Action X 30-liter bag, and I have since scaled down to the even smaller one from the new Explorer version 2 line series of bags. So I actually started using the 25-liter. So definitely getting down there with size. But what I want to show to you in this video, I travel full-time and I also live in the Canadian Rockies, so I hike with these bags. So obviously they do it all, which is incredible. But I want to show you what you can get away with a small bag. How I pack for it, like on a flight, it looks very similar to how I pack in the field. There's a couple of little changes that I make and a little trick that ensures my gear is never going to be parted from my presence, basically. So what I do, worst case scenario, if they try to put my bag into checked luggage, I have a system that I do so that I can, ensure that it's always with me. Anyways, let's get right into this video and look at the bag. It doesn't look small, but it is definitely small. I'm using the green color, of course. I absolutely love it, but you can get it in black. And yeah, this bag is perfect for me. Perfect. So let's just dive right into it and let's look what I put inside the internal part of the bag. Hi, it's me. Right after I just filmed all of this video about the bag, I realized that I forgot some very important information and you guys might be mad if I don't tell you about it. Okay, so this is what's happening with the tutorial and photo tours. Coming up very soon, this week, a Winter Rockies Ice Bubble Winter Light Magic photo tour, something like that, is actually going to be launched with two of my other friends, Pete O'Hara and Jenna Dixon. They are two local Canadian Rockies photographers. I know some of you will know who they are, and they're just absolutely incredible at what you do. So the three of us are putting on a tour for January that focuses around the famous ice bubbles here. So go down and sign up to my email list because, again, that is where everything comes. And then the tutorial, the editing tutorial, is going to be released on April 15th. And again, go down and sign up to the email list for that as well. Because if you sign up to the email list, you get a 10% discount that you can apply to the tutorial. You can't apply it to the tour, but you can apply it to the tutorial and then other things that are also coming out. Okay, back to the bag video. Thanks for listening to me. Bye. So how I travel, I mean, every photographer is a little bit different. You're going to have lenses that are your favorites. You're going to have camera bodies that are your favorites. I'm very simple. I travel with two lenses and one body. I shouldn't say just one body. I do bring a backup body just in case. And everything fits perfectly inside the interior of this bag. You could get away with much bigger lenses. You could get away with extra lenses. You can configure it to however you would like to configure it. And I honestly think that this bag can handle quite a bit. So right away in the internal core unit, I have my Mark IV and I also have my 70-200 and my 16-35. Those are the two lenses that are my grails. I go with them everywhere. Beside the Mark IV with the 16-35 attached to it, I have enough room to stick my vlogging camera because I also travel with my vlogging camera and it's very small. You just can't see it because I'm currently using it to film. Then up at the top of the bag, this is where I put my little pouch. So my pouch basically is home to everything that I need. Extra batteries, chargers for those batteries, memory cards, just everything. Everything under the umbrella of accessory that you can think of goes inside of that little pouch. I don't bring much. I bring probably 4 extra batteries. I bring 2 chargers. I bring all the cords that I need, but I really don't travel with much because why would you? You don't need to travel with that much stuff. There's enough room on the top of this bag if you do need to bring a drone. So I always ensure that I can bring the drone and tuck it up in there. It fits perfectly. It's tight, but it definitely fits perfectly. I do not bring my laptop in this bag because it's too small for my laptop, but I will show you why after in a few minutes, where I put my laptop and why. So in the laptop sleeve, I actually put my neutral density filters. I have the really nice slim Shimoda case and it fits perfectly inside of there. And then at the top of the bag, like this is the one main pocket that you would use. Oh my goodness, you could put anything in there. Right now, what I'm currently going to take with me is, because I'm going to New Zealand, so it's going to be a little colder there, I want to make sure I have some of the cold weather accessories. So I put my gloves in here, my neck warmers, my rain pants are in there. So right now that's home to clothing. But something else that I would actually use it for is to store an extra body or an extra lens if I needed it. There's so much room up here and there's so many little internal pockets as well. It's honestly perfect. It fits a lot of stuff. I usually collapse the little water bottle mesh pockets for tripods and the water bottle. It's just easier when you're traveling. It doesn't get caught on anything. Because with my tripod, I actually put that in my checked luggage. I figure if anything is going to go missing, there's a couple of things that like are of importance to me, and a tripod, I find let's just say it didn't make it with me through with my checked luggage. I feel that the tripod you can replace pretty easily when you get to whatever destination you're getting to. So there's always lots of stores that have tripods. Much harder to replace the camera. So the tripod goes in the checked luggage. And if it doesn't fit in my bag, which again, it can fit in my bag, I can put it in the top pocket or in the back somewhere. I usually put my yellow dress in the checked luggage as well, which is usually a shock to everybody I know. But I feel pretty confident that it's safe in there. And again, if I lost the yellow dress, I'm okay. I can run to a Walmart wherever I am or something and just pick up something to use in the meantime. The most expensive stuff that is harder to replace stays attached to my body at all times. So since there's a few things that I am missing in the bag, like this is one of, this is considered my carry-on item, but my laptop's not in there, my hard drives are not in there, and a few other accessories. What I use for my laptop and my hard drives and just everything that I need to basically work with, because I'm obviously not hiking with this stuff. So when I'm out photographing, I don't have this stuff with me. It purely only is for travel. So I simply just have this laptop bag. It's a really decent size, but it actually qualifies as like the, oh my gosh, what is it called? Your personal item. So it's basically like my purse, but with a lot more stuff that I can put in there. And believe it or not, I actually stuff my real purse inside of here. I have one that's small enough and I tuck it in the side, so my wallet, all of that stuff is in there. And then in the front, this is where it's already open, but in the front, this is where I store like my hard drives, my external hard drives, because when I'm on the plane, I want everything in my personal item that I'm going to be using. Some of the flights that I do are 15 hours. I fly so much. So I always want to have my laptop, my hard drives, anything I need to work with. I just want to be able to grab it from underneath the seat and start working. I do not want to go into the upper compartment and try and fish around and get my laptop, get my hard drives. I just find it so much more easier when it's all in this one unit and it fits perfectly. So since this is a good decent size, but again, it does qualify under the personal item, so like a purse or whatever else that you're using. If something happens with my carry-on bag and they're like, no, you can't take it on, we're gonna check it for you, which would just be so heartbreaking, I can actually put everything in here. I would make it fit. It would be uncomfortable, but at least I can get it in here. And at the end of the day, if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. I only have, like, what's really important is obviously the lenses and my body and just all of the little electronic units. And again, I can get them in here. There is enough space, but definitely don't want to go down that route. But I always have like backup considered in case they try to take my bag away from me. So that is essentially how I travel and how I avoid my gear ever going underneath the belly of the plane, how I work efficiently, how I have everything that is just I need on hand when I'm on the flight and I need to do some work. And then I have this lovely Shimoda 25-liter bag that will suit everything that I need. And it is so impressive because it is the smallest one that they have, but I can assure you it works. If the 25 liter really truly wasn't enough space for you, like let's say you have bigger drones, just more stuff that you need to pack, then obviously you can step it up. And I think the most common bag that is used is the 50 liter, which also passes for carry-on luggage. But for the people who really are looking for small, a lot of you are looking for small, just know that you can do a lot of stuff with it. So I hope that that was really helpful. I really burned through that quickly because why not? It's just, meant to be informative. I am off to New Zealand on Monday. So when you see this video, that is where I will be, and I will be working on creating the next vlog there, which will come out the week after that. I am definitely very, very busy with traveling, but still I love incorporating the travel with the YouTube videos. So if you enjoyed this, if you found this information useful, please subscribe. And I should mention before I forget that since I am on the SHIMODA team, I can get you guys 10% off any of their products. All you have to do is go down into the description below, click on the link, and use my discount code Lindsay10 for 10% off. I get a commission, which actually really helps me out because it helps me keep creating. And SHIMODA is honestly my favorite brand to work with. We have a really, really, really great working relationship, and I'm doing some stuff with them in April, so that is actually really, really exciting. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!